in the 1960s and the 1970s, there were many schematics in radio magazines about how to make an organ, an electronic organ. And nowadays I think that's no longer necessary. They are cheap, you can buy them everywhere, more or less. But anyway, when you want to do experiment with sound, this is perhaps interesting. I will give the description, the link to the magazine in the description. This is a preamplifier for such an electronic organ, and of course the transistor ZTX300 perhaps is no longer available. I don't know whether it is a silicon transistor or a germanium transistor. Anyway, they are NPN transistors. That's very interesting. And this is, say, I think a properly working basic preamplifier for an electronic organ. And here you can see how it was made. But more interesting is this here. Of course, nowadays that will take such an enormous amount of time to make it, but anyway, it's interesting. But more important is, what I wanted to show are the so-called solo tone networks. And these are, say, filters made with capacitors and resistors, also with coils, to get a certain typical sound. Say the sound of a piccolo, tibia, violin, again tibia. Well, I press the button. Sorry for this. I press the button. Piccolo, tibia, violin. Again, tibia, echo horn. I don't know how they make an echo with this circuit. So it's I think it's not a real echo. For an echo you need a completely other schematic, and in those days they often used a kind of spring with a microphone at the output and the music at the input. Anyway, this is a oboe, so the sound of a oboe. And here, contra tibia. I'm not very well acquainted with all these typical musical instruments. Of course, I know how a contrabass sounds and how a violin sounds, but a contra tibia is a little bit unknown to me. Of course, I can Google it, etc., etc. So this is, I think, interesting when you want to do experiments with sound. My idea is that the input here to that filter must be a sine wave, but I'm not completely sure. So that's also, say, a thing to be to do experiments with. So anyway, thanks for watching. I think it's a useful page out of this 1960s electronics magazine.